You like? So, here I am making another video, as I do, as only I do. Well, yeah, only I make videos this bad. Anyway, um, I was thinking to myself, I'm going to the Mantic Open Day, and if anyone watching this video is going and wants to say hi, then it would be nice to meet you, you know. Of course, if there's anyone watching this video who's going and doesn't want to say hi, and in actual fact wants to avoid me at all costs, then okay, I can say I understand. But no, I went to November Mantic Open Day. It wasn't last year, but the year before, I think. Yeah, it was really good. Heaps of deals last time, anyway. So whether that'll be there now, but yeah, heaps of deals, and I met and last time I was there, I bumped into well, WG Revival came over and said hi, and he's a gent, by the way, you know, a thoroughly nice guy. Very he was into it. He was doing his dreadball at the time, and I can't remember how he did with that. I expect he did rather well though. Come to think of it, I saw Spud Tate there as well, and Mel, the Chilean tutor. Listen to me go name dropping all the famous YouTube celebrities that I know. You know, I rub shoulders with the cream of the crop, me. You know, I'm top stuff. And if you believe that, you will believe anything. Anyway, yeah, I'm going. Hopefully, hopefully, their painter and sculptor are there, because last time I went there, painter and sculptor was there, and I had a little talk to them. But I really need to remember to take a notebook with me, so you know I can talk to them and just get down anything that they say, you know. So hopefully that I'm gonna try and enter the painting competition. Now what's happened is they've they're doing a painting competition which is um, open to everyone, so it doesn't matter where you are. But I think it closes in December. So if you're taking your models on the day, they take pictures and give you your models back. But if you're anywhere else, you just put in photos on the internet, and December they judge who they want to be the best. But hang on a second, I will show you. I'll show you my entry. Now I probably shouldn't be doing this because I'm giving the game away. You know, I'm showing my hand early, but here it is. It is a Plague Teraton. I've tried to use a little bit of powder on the feet to weather them. I've tried to do a little bit of stippling on the armor, and I've got a bit of blood for the blood god on the all on his old grabby hands. So I don't know. At the very least, it'll be fun to see it, you know, see it pictured and up on the internet, assuming it gets on the internet, you know. So anyway, yeah, that's the serious part out of the way with and done. And I know you're probably shocked now because you're probably jaw on the floor thinking, wait, that was the serious part? You mean there's more? Yes, my friend. There's always more nonsense. I have no idea what I told you last time, you know. I was painting a cultist and trying non-metallic metal, wasn't I? I finished the cultist and the non-metallic metal. Yeah, finished it now, but I still need more practice. The colours are right. It's just that I'm not simulating where the light's hitting things correctly. So yeah, that needs done. I am finally a Dark Vengeance Terminator. Finally getting around to these. For ages and ages I've been putting them off. I've just no enthusiasm to paint them at all, but I'm getting there, you know. And on these Terminators, I'm putting into practice what I was chatting about last time about having the light source actually reflecting the armor. So with, as you can see, Terminator is a cream color. Boop doop doop. There you can see. But from the top of his thing here and the top of his shoulder pads, I'm going to get, is it Lacquard flesh or something like that? No, it's not, is it? Damn, what is it? It's pallid witch flesh. And we get that, water that down, lots, and then just put it on the top, and then fade it as it goes back towards the back. So it could go good, it could go bad. Although with Terminators, this is the dog face Terminator, dog face. Like, he's got the two like the mouth grill at the front, and I don't know. I've never thought about painting that really. It just looks like part of the armor. But what I did think about, and I don't know how to do it, is well, on his head, you probably can't see that, but he's got his two eyes, and then above his head, he's got something that looks like a light. That might be a light, or maybe it's just an intake, an air vent. Don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I tried to paint that as a light, and I scrapped it pretty soon. You know, it wasn't looking right. But what else? What else have I done? I'm saving the best nonsense till last, you know. So don't think, you know. Oh well, actually, you can turn off now. I've wasted enough of your time. But hey, you know, if you weren't into wasting your time, you wouldn't have watched this video. And consequently, if I wasn't into wasting my time, I wouldn't have made it either. But anyway, the Space Marines. I was talking about making my own chapter. I've gone for it. I've gone for the dark olive drab with the black legs, and this is just a start on some Space Marines that I kit bashed. But no, I really like the idea of Stern Guard. Really cool to have that sort of like commando squad of all kitted out like the A team. And I've got five. I've got one squad of five, and I've got another squad of four. And I started kit bashing another Space Marine to go in it. You can probably see this guy has a, you know, he has a missile launcher, and he has a bolt pistol. So you can tell this guy's, you know, pretty damn cool. You know, he's no Star Trek red shirt. Oh no. But I don't have any legs, so I'm gonna have to wait for them to come in the post. To the eBay bit sellers, where would we be without them? But yeah, that's where I am hobby wise. So do you reckon this is a good place to stop the video? Well, actually, the start would have been a good place to stop it, wouldn't it, if we're truthful now? But no, I have even more nonsense. Blood Bowl came out, which is nice, and this is December, the 4th issue of White Dwarf. Actually, I was interested to see what this issue was like, because I thought this is going to be the one that really tests it, because there was a leak ages ago that the first 3 issues of White Dwarf were all going to have 3 gifts. So I thought, okay, they're going to put some effort into those ones. So seeing what the 4th one is like will be rather interesting, you know. See if they've started to take it easy or rest on their laurels. And I don't know. Like, the Bat-Rep's good, because I don't know if you remember the old Bat-Reps in the White Dwarfs. They had the pictures of the models at like key points, but most of the time they'd just do an overview with a world map, a game map. So it'd be top down. They'd have like this unit is represented by this, and so on, and it would show them moving with all arrows. I mean, can I show you a picture? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Like, show you a picture instead of chattering on and just making no sense whatsoever. Here you go. I'm about to show you inside the White Dwarf. I'm hoping that Games Workshop doesn't send out the kill teams to murderize me or something. But yeah, you see that? That's the overview. And to be honest with you, I like it. I like it. It's succinct, and it you know, you can focus on whichever part you like, see what's happening, whatever. So that's good. But oh yeah, and this guy, Magnus the Red, Demon Primarch. So they're doing the whole it looks like they're gonna work their way towards doing the whole end times with 40k, which is interesting. And if that's what they're doing, then like I don't want to spoiler it, but I would guess that things aren't going to go well for the Space Wolves in the Warzone Fenris Mark Two, Book Two. I mean, like I'm just guessing, and I don't want to upset anyone, but yeah, I think the Space Wolves are going to get it because it would be a pretty poor showing to do a model like that, and then in the story, it's just like, oh well, good guys won, back to the status quo. That would be a bit of a damp squid, maybe, bit underwhelming, but we'll see, we'll see. Games Workshop do like their status quo when it comes to 140k. But the other thing that I wonder about is he's not the only demon Primarch. So does that mean that for the foreseeable future, the 40k end time stuff, if that's actually what it turns out to be, is going to just focus on making demon Primarchs? I mean, like, there's Angeron, there's Mortarion, Alpharius, and Kurz are dead. Horus is dead. Oh, like there's only two more, isn't there? Oh no, Perturabo, he's a demon Primarch, isn't he? Um, what happened to Lorgar? I'm pretty sure he's either a demon Primarch or he's dead. I'm assuming a demon Primarch, Hmm. So there's a fair few there, though, isn't there? There's a fair few. And yeah, yeah. So like, do you reckon they're all going to get a book each? Are they gonna? Are some of them just going to be like, here's a demon Primarch, have it, and then they're not going to get a book at all? I mean, I wonder. It's interesting. Also begs the question: are they going to bring the Forge World Primarchs into 40k? I mean, if I was Games Workshop, then it's an excuse to sell more Forge World miniatures, so I probably would. And it's also an excuse to introduce more Primarchs and different Primarchs. So say you've got the book with Vulcan in it. Games Workshop can now produce another book with Vulcan in it. Change the rules slightly, change the stats slightly, and then everyone's thinking, wait, hang on, I could have two Vulcans. It's they could go anywhere. Maybe am I being cynical? They could do a lot with this. Maybe I'm being cynical. Maybe I'm not. Ooh. But yeah. But with all that, what I really liked is the Tanzagors. Is that? I don't know if that's how they're said. Yeah, or the Zangors. Anyway, recently, Silver Tower came out. Warhammer Quest Silver Tower, and in that you had Beastmen who were all zinched up, so they were effectively bird Beastmen, and they were called Zangors. And they had swords and hitty swords and protecty shields and all that stuff, because that's how you use swords and that's how you use shields. Like I'm a wealth of knowledge, me, definitely, definitely. But I mean, I like them. That's what they are: chainswords and pistols. And I mean, I like the idea that they're bringing them in. Bringing them in. I wouldn't get them because I'm not too fussed about the sculpts, but I like the fact that they're cultists, And also, there's people out there who are more expert than me, but Beastmen used to be in 40k, so it's good to see them coming back. And also, the experts again, who are the people who are experts in the fluff of the old world and the fluff of Age of Sigmar and 40k, will all be able to tell you that the universe is sort of crossover. Because I mean, like Chaos Demons, for example. They use those in Age of Sigmar, Fantasy Battle, and 40k. So that's sort of like one sort of hint that the worlds that they cross over. But having the Zangors from Silver Tower now turn up in 40k is another sort of like juicy little bit of fluff that that's all a crossover, and it works because these could have been brought through the warp by Zench, so it's not like completely mind-bendingly unplausible. Well, actually, I take that back. They're bird beast men with guns and chainsaws. Maybe it is a bit unplausible, um, but the thing is, like Fantasy Battle, I'm sure that's had plenty of crossovers with 40k. I mean, there's a guy on YouTube, Ash Barker from Guerrilla Miniatures Game, Miniature Guerrilla Wargaming or whatever. He used to be a big part of Games Workshop in North America or something. And he was lately saying that one of the war bands for Mordheim, apparently their fluff was they were ransacking old one temples, and they'd found a load of las guns and chainsaws, so their warband could have that. And the other thing is like in the end times, I seem to remember there being talk on the internet that like some Skaven found an entrance to the webway and found like an Auspex or an Eldar Guardian or something. So like there's been these crossovers hinted at just all along the way, and it's really good. It's really good. It's just another. It's like the two missing Primarchs. It's one of those things that you can just think about and pull at and mull over until your heart's content. They probably won't do anything with it. They've just released. They've just booted off Age of Sigmar in recent times. I can't imagine them. Or maybe that's how the 40k end times go. The 40k universe gets destroyed and it all gets shunted into Age of Sigmar. So you've got the Sigmarines and the Blood Angels like teaming up to shoot the chaos. And hey, calling it now. Spoiler warning. I've just ruined 40k for everyone. Oh my word. Anyway, it has been a giggle. Well, about 18 minutes of nonsense there. How's that for your money? I'm sure if you were paying for this, you'd want a refund. But anyway, um, have a nice day. Look after yourselves and all that stuff.